everyone. Today's topic is virtualization. A virtual machine is a software computer that, like a physical computer, runs on operating system and application. Virtualization is a technique how to separate services from the multi-laying physical delivery of services. In this process of creating a virtual version of something like a computer hardware. Actually, virtualization allows to share a single physical instance of resources or an application among multiple customers and organizations at one time. The term virtualization often symbolizes with the hardware virtualization, which plays a fundamental role in efficiently delivering infrastructure as a service solution for the cloud computing. Moreover, actually virtualization technology provide a virtual environment for not only the executing applications but also for storage, memory and network. The machine on which the virtual machine is going to be built is known as host machine, and the virtual machine is referred to as a guest machine. Actually, very important topic is host machine and guest machine. You have to know which is host machine and which is a guest machine. Okay, where we are going to build a virtual machine is said to be a host machine, and which is referred a virtual machine is said to be a guest machine. In virtualization, another important topic is a hypervisor. Actually, hypervisor is known as a virtual machine monitoring, that in which a software that creates and runs a virtual machine. We have to run a virtual machine, right? That is said to be a virtualization. For that, we need some intermediate. That intermediate is said to be an hypervisor. A hypervisor allows one host computer to support multiple guest virtual machine by virtually sharing its resources such as memory and processing. Actually, here in this diagram we can see a virtualization, and it has a hardware OS. Above that we have installed a hypervisor. With the help of the hypervisor only, virtual machine can be communicate with the guest operating system, that is our machine. Virtual machine and our machine should be interconnected. That interconnection and intermediate is said to be a hypervisor. Okay, benefits of virtualization is that is more flexible and efficiently allowed allocation of resources, and it enhances the development productivity. It lowers the cost of IT infrastructure, and it is highly available and disaster recovery. Okay, remote access and rapid scalable, and it enables running multiple operating systems. There are many types of hypervisor, that is application hypervisor, network hypervisor, desktop hypervisor, storage, server and data hypervisor virtualization. And application virtualization helps to use more access of applications from the server, and application virtualization software allows us to access and use application from separate computer than the one of which the application is installed. This is an application virtualization. And next is network virtualization, the ability to run multiple virtual network that has a separate control and data plans. A network virtualization provides the flexibility to create and provisional virtual networks. Virtualization is a process of logically grouping physical resources and making them operate on a single and multiple independent network. And next is desktop virtualization, that allows user OS to remotely store on a service in data center. It allows the user to access the desktop virtually from any location from different machine. Desktop virtualization is technology that lets the user can stimulate the workstation that load access of desktop from connected devices. And next is storage virtualization. It is an array of services that manages by the virtual storage system. And storage virtualization is a pooling of physical storage from multiple store devices into what we appear to be a single storage devices. Actually, this technology relies on software to identify available storage capacity from physical device and then to aggregate the capacity as a pool of storage that can use for traditional architecture services. And next is server virtualization. Server virtualization is a process of diving a physical services into a multiple unique and isolated virtual services by means of software application. Here, the central servers is divided into multiple different virtual servers by changing the identity number and processor. And last is a data virtualization. It is a kind of virtualization in which the data is collected from various sources and managed them into a single place without knowing more than a technical information like how data is collected and stored and formatted, then arranged in data logically. It can be used for performance various kinds of tasks. That is, it can be used for data integrity, business integration, and service oriented architecture, and searching organization data. Thank you.